Scott, did you eat my ice cream? You always eat my ice cream.
She's such a moaning Minnie. Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School. Idioms 大好きです。いっぱい覚えるとネイティブのような英語になるかもしれませんね。それを言ってもですね、覚えるのは大変です。今回は人の性格を表す熟語を10個を紹介します。10個を覚えるのは大変ですので、その10個の中で2つか3つ、4つでも覚えればいいと思います。自分が本当に面白いと思ったものですね。これ英会話で使えそうだな。これはっきりしたイメージができてるから覚えとこう。今から英語で解説していきたいと思います。And if you find this video to be useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Number 1 is a bossy boots. A bossy boots is kind of a cute way of saying someone who likes telling people what to do. If you use this expression, you can say it with a smile on your face. It's not so serious. Don't be such a bossy boots. You're always telling me what to do. So maybe you could use this with a coworker or a partner, maybe even a boss, without causing any bad feeling. My daughter's classmates think she is a bossy boots. She's like an assistant teacher. So it's a playful expression. It's often used by kids too. Number 2, a creep. This word is often used by women who find a particular man threatening by the things he does, the things he says, or just by the way he looks at her. I was in a bar last night and a guy kept touching me. What a creep. So this is the perfect expression you can use for someone who is harassing you. You just have to say, "Get your hands off me, you creep." My girlfriend met a creep on the train last night. She said he stood way too close to her. Sadly, there are a lot of creeps on the trains in Tokyo. Number 3 is the golden boy. A golden boy is like the up-and-coming young star. We have so many hopes and dreams for them. Everybody loves them. Basically, we use the word boy. It's usually used for younger people. But we can also use the expression golden girl. Shohei Ohtani is the golden boy of Major League Baseball and loved all over the world. So this is the perfect expression for someone like Shohei Ohtani. He's still pretty young and he's got the baby face, so he's the golden boy. William is our division's golden boy. He's been the top salesman for the past 5 months in a row. I guess William is making a lot of money for the company. Number 4, have a screw loose. Someone who has a screw loose is basically crazy. And I mean really crazy. It's almost to the point where we think they could have some kind of mental problem. You have to have a screw loose to think that global warming is a conspiracy. So with all this crazy weather we've been having in recent years, I think we have to agree, it's here and it's here for real. I think Sarah's got a screw loose. She's giving up her job as a doctor to be a YouTuber. Well, I think you've definitely got to have a screw loose to be a YouTuber. I can completely agree with that one. Number 5, a moaning Minnie. The verb moan means to complain about little things. The name Moaning Minnie comes from a piece of army equipment used by the German army in World War II. It made a terrible moaning sound when fired, just like someone complaining.
Are we nearly there yet? This car ride is taking forever.
Oh, stop being such a moaning Minnie. Be quiet and enjoy the ride. All you do is moan and complain. If you weren't such a moaning Minnie, you'd have more friends. Do you have a moaning Minnie in your life? Okay, let's get the drinks in. A couple of whiskies? Well, cheers to the golden boy of the Tokyo office. Thanks, but, well, I've just been having a lucky year. Listen, if you think your performance is just down to luck, then you've got to screw loose. It's all down to your excellent advice. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. No, you've always been there for me, showing me the ropes and all that. Well, I know I can be a bit of a bossy boots, but I like to run a nice tight ship. Haha, yes you do. No, you've been a great boss. Listen, I hate to be a moaning Minnie, but as my results have been above par and all that... I'm listening. What's on your mind? Can I have the day off tomorrow? It's my wife's birthday. Number 6, a big mouth. You can use this in two ways by saying, he is a big mouth, or by saying, he has a big mouth. They both mean the same thing, somebody who can't keep a secret. It's very different from the Japanese meaning of big mouth. In English, we would say, he talks big, like a boxer before a big fight. Don't tell Junko about my engagement. I want to keep it a secret, and she's such a big mouth. The moral of the story, don't tell Junko your secrets. My brother opened his big mouth and told them the whole story, warts and all. So warts and all means absolutely everything, all the dirty details. Number 7, a tearaway. A tearaway can be used for young people, both boys and girls, who are basically doing bad things in society, committing crimes or being in a gang. They have torn away from society. My son's a bit of a tearaway. He's been in and out of juvenile detention centers all his life. So a juvenile detention center is like a prison for young people. Some of the most successful people in society were tearaways when they were young. So I guess they learned a few street smarts. They learned how to survive in a tough old world. Number 8, a wimp. This expression is usually used for men. He is the quiet guy in the corner. He's not brave and he's not cool. It can also be used for talking about not being physically strong. You may have heard of the best-selling children's book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The Japanese title is Greg no Dame-nikki. It was also a Hollywood movie. Don't be such a wimp. You should stand up to your bullies and fight back. Unfortunately, bullies often target the wimpy kid in the class. Oh, I feel like a complete wimp. I offered to carry her suitcase, but I couldn't even pick it up. I guess I need to hit the gym a little harder. Number 9, a slave driver. A slave driver is a manager who makes his staff work unreasonably hard. This is a useful phrase for talking about a terrible boss. My boss makes us work on the weekend. What a slave driver! Well, I guess most people expect to have the weekend off.
Clean the kitchen and then make lunch for us.
My wife is such a slave driver. She makes me work so hard at home. Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a bit of hard work. Now and again, right? Number 10, a Scrooge. The name Scrooge comes from a famous character in the Charles Dickens novella, A Christmas Carol. He hates spending money. Even although it's a name, we don't usually use a capital letter S. Don't be such an old Scrooge. Come to the concert with us. The tickets are only 9,000 yen. Well, I guess 9,000 yen is quite pricey, but I'm sure you'll have an awesome time. My Scrooge of a wife won't let me buy new golf clubs. Ah, well, I guess maybe I can find some used ones on Mercari.
Oh, that's a bit of a surprise, I tell you. So, you want to take the day off? You mean like not work at all?
Yes, see, I wanted to take my wife somewhere nice.
Ah, well, you know, when I was your age, I was a bit of a tearaway.
Uh-huh. A tearaway, you said.
My father, you see, always called me a wimp if I didn't man up.
So, can I take the day off?
Ended up getting in with a bad crowd. The best thing I ever did was joining this company. My company.
Ah, yes, and well, here you are now, the regional manager.
Ha ha!
Can I take the day off?
Okay, yes, you can have the day off tomorrow. I'm not a slave driver. No, not me.
Ah, thanks. My wife's going to be so happy.
But you'll have to work on Sunday. I want to get my money's worth.
What a Scrooge!
Ha ha!
It's homework time. Are you ready for a wee bit of homework? I hope so. So today's homework style is a little bit different from usual. I want you to think back to earlier in the video when Hiroshi and his younger member of staff were talking. Okay, I think it was in the first part, okay? And I want you to look at the sentence below and fill in the blanks. Okay, so it says, Hiroshi said he likes to run a something something. What expression did he use and what does it mean? Okay, so please write your answer down in the comments box down below and I'll check it later. Okay, コメント欄のところにその答えを書いてくださいね。後でチェックしますので。あとは何かわからないことがありましたらね、ぜひぜひコメント欄のところに書いてください。Okay? Thank you very much for watching and remember to watch part 1 and part 2 of this Personality Idioms series. Okay? Thanks very much for watching again and we'll see you in the next video.